2, 1, launch.
We're going to show you how to make something cool out of a Kool Aid bottle. This is called a Kool Aid bottle rocket. Now let's talk a little bit real quick about what makes this work. There's a couple different reasons.
Now, one thing that we want to keep in mind is pressure. Now, of course, there's air pressure. We don't normally think about it, but it's there. It's pushing against us. What pressure is a force that's applied over an area. Now, with the air inside the bottle, whenever we press down on it, that increases the pressure inside as compared to the air, the pressure outside. So that's why it is that our bottle rocket here actually comes off, because there's a greater pressure on one side.
Newton's third law also plays a huge role in this. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So the action would be us squeezing the bottle. I'm doing this very slowly so it doesn't pop in my face. But you squeeze the bottle, the air comes up through the black straw, and it hits the clay. Well, it can't really go anywhere, so the reaction and then come down. The reaction is for our rocket to shoot off. So the harder you squeeze, the faster and further your rocket should be going. One thing, before we get started building it, one thing that I want to make sure I tell you is your rocket, where is yours? Did you shoot yours off?
It flew
okay,
off.
His rocket is actually longer than mine. I chose to cut my straw to make it a little bit smaller so I could see what the difference would be. That's one of those variables that you can change it up, see how it affects the result. First thing you're going to do is make the launcher. You're going to need the Kool Aid bottle and the black straw. The black straw should slide easily into the hole. Now you have to seal that up with some clay, but you're not going to use the entire amount. Just use whatever you think you need. You may have to pull some more off if it's not enough. And seal up that hole that's still left after the straw slid through it. See how the straw is kind of wobbly? This will stabilize your launcher and it will keep any air from coming out. We want all the air, when you squeeze the bottle, to go through the black straw.
Make sure to press down right here to make sure it's sealing around the rim.
Okay, now you're going to make your rocket. So you're going to take off some of the clay to plug up one end of the straw, of the other straw. Now, some of your supplies may not be the same color as the supplies we're using here. Okay, you want to make sure you plug that up really well because you want the air to only go through that part of the straw. Okay, now place your rocket onto the launcher and try it out.
Make sure not to shoot at any animals or people, but instead make your own target.